So, good afternoon guys. This is my formative assessment as guide nyo lang po. So, here's my problem. A box-shaped vessel at length 115 meter and breadth 26 meter floats in salt water on an even keel at 8.2 meter drop. KG 4.9 meter. The ship has a continuous centerline bulkhead which is watertight. Find the list if a compartment amidships which is 22 meter long and is empty is built on one side. So nakita nyo dyan, may sketch, gumawa ako nito para mas madali nating makuha yung pinaka-hinihingi ng formula. So ito, suppose that this is a box of vessel. So may length po tayo na 115 meter as given on the problem po, and we have the I 22 meter which is the 22 meter long and is empty is built on one side. So dito po siya, sa may part po siya ng buoyancy. So meron po tayong D1 dito 13 meter. So paano nakuha yung D1? So half lang ng breadth, ito 26 meter. So ito siya, and breadth 26 meter floats in salt water. So yung 26, di-divide mo sa 2, makukuha natin yung D1 13 meter, ito. Okay, so proceed tayo sa letter A. Find the new mean drop. So sa pagkuha ng bodily increase in drop, so we have volume of lost buoyancy divided by area of intact water plane. So yung 22 natin, ito yung I, get mo yan, times 13 yung half ng breadth mo. Okay, 26 divided by 2, 13 times yung 8.2. So yun yung even keel mo, ito. And then kapag ka i-multiply mo itong numerator, and then ilalagay mo siya dito sa right side. And then ito naman, area of intact water plane. So yung 115, yan yung length ng vessel natin. Then yung 26, yan na po yung kabuuang breadth. Minus 22 times 13. So, ganun lang din siya yung mula dito sa una. Pwede mo siyang i-bring down dito. Kasi yun na rin yung hinihingi ng area of water plane on the second denominator when you subtract the 115 times 26. So, yung 22 mo, ayan yung I. Yung 13, yung half ng breadth. So, kapag ka nakuha mo na yung pinaka-value ng numerator and denominator, i-equals mo siya dito, new drop. So, kunin muna natin yung old drop natin na 8.2. So, yung 8.2, yun yung galing sa even keel. Ayun. Ito. 8.2 meter even keel. And then, plus yung bago, 0.87. So, new drop, 8.2 plus 0.87. So, meron tayong new drop na 9.07 meter, drop D2. Okay, so ito po yung computation sa formative assessment number 8 natin. So letter B, find the shift of the center of buoyancy. So here's the formula, BB1 is equals to AX B over 4 divided by LB minus A. So yung 22 natin, yan yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kaninang 22 meter long and is empty, builds on one side. Times 13 yung half ng breadth natin, 26. So times yung kabuuan na po ilalagay natin, and then i-divide po natin siya sa 4.9 or yung kg natin, ito. Yan yung kg natin. So over LB minus A. So length of vessel 115 meter. So ayan siya, 115 meter times yung 26 natin. So yung 26 natin, ito yung breadth. Okay, ulitin ko lang din. Minus 22 yung I natin, builds on one side, times 13 yung half ng 26. So, as you multiply this, you get this value from your numerator. And likewise, when you compute this, you have this kind of value. So, depende kung ano yung gagamitin yung given. So, itong ginagawa ko as guide nyo lang para mas mabilis nyong masundan. So, kapag nakuha mo na yung value ng numerator at yung denominator, yun na yung BB1 mo, and then equals 0.561 meter yan. So, 2 decimal places pwede na yan. So, to find IOZ, ito yung formula. ICL is equals to open and close parenthesis B over 2 times L over 3 plus B over 2 open and close parenthesis cube times open and close parenthesis L minus 1 divided by 3. Okay. So, yung ICL natin, so yung 13, ayan yung half ng bread natin kanina, which is yung 26. So, 13 cube times 115, which is yung length ng vessel, di-divide mo ngayon sa 3 as given on formula. So, kapag na-complete mo na to, itong una, ito na yung sagot niyan. Ganyan. And then, ganun din sa pangalawa. So, sa pangalawa naman, 13 cube times 93. So, paano nakuha yung 93? So, 115, ima-minus mo ngayon sa I natin. Ito, yung 22 meter. Okay? So, 115 minus 22 meter, meron ka ng 93. Divided by 3. So, ayan. So, 13 cube times 93 over 3 is equals to 68107. Okay? So, kapag nakuha mo na yung dalawang hinihingi sa formula, so, yung dalawang value, pag-add mo naman sila. So, once you add, you get this value, 152. So, kung ano man yung value or given na gagawin nyo. So, next, IOZ is equals to ICL minus ABB 2 over 1. Okay, itong sagot mo dito sa IOZ, i-bring down mo lang siya, 152,325.3 minus yung length ng vessel mo times yung bread minus yung I, billion one side, times yung half ng bread, which is 26 divided by 2, 13 times 0.561 m squared. So, nakuha yan dito. Sabi ko kanina, yung BB1, pero dapat at this point would be 3 decimal places. So, 0.561 meter ang sagot ko dyan. And then, yung 1 dito ko lang lalagay, 0.561 meter as complete. Okay, so 325.3 minus 115 times 26 minus 22 minus 13 times 0.561 m squared. Okay, so i-bring down mo to, itong sagot mo sa IOZ, and then ang gagawin mo dito para makuha mo yung value dito, ang nakuha ko sa akin 851. So compute mo lang to. Ayan, ganyan lang yung process nya. And then kapag nakuha mo na yung value dito, i-bring down mo naman. So, si-subtract mo naman tong IOZ mo at yung nakuha mo dito. So, 151,474.3 m cubic meter, 0.3 cubic meter. So, yan na yung IOZ natin. So, ngayon, sa letter D, para makuha yung GM, BM is equals to IOZ divided by B. So, bring down ulit natin to, itong IOZ natin. And then, yung B natin, which is yung length ng vessel, 115 times 26, yung bread, times yung 8.2 natin, yung tinatawag nating even kill, ayan, 8.2. Meron tayong 6.18 meter. Plus, paano nakuha yung KB? So, yung KB kanina, yung 9.07 natin, ito, yung KB natin. So, 9.07, di-divide mo sa 2, so meron kang 4.53 meter. So, once you get the 4.53 meter, yan na yung magiging KB mo. So, yung KM naman, so, paano na-obtain yung KM? So, add mo lang yung KB at yung nakuha mo sa BM natin. So, 6.18 meter plus 4.53. So, we have 10.71 meter. Then, subtract mo ngayon yung KM sa KG. So, 10.7 minus 4.9, meron ka ng 5.81 meter after bilging. So, yung kanina before bilging, ngayon after na. So, here, the last, to find the list, so, BB1 divided by GM. So, ito yung last. to find the list. So, tan list is equal to BB1 divided by GM. So, yung 0.56 natin kanina, ito. Ayan. Ito siya. 0.56 meter divided by 5.81 meter. So, after building, our metacentric height would be 5.81 meter. Ngayon, once na nakuha nyo na siya, ganito lang mag-input nyan. So, 0.56 di-divide mo ngayon sa 5.81. Ayan, may nakuha tayong value, 0.96. Ayan. And then, shift. And then, pindutin mo yung tan. So, kapag napindot mo na, is-equal mo na. So, our list would be 5 degrees 30. So, ang ginawa ko na lang, ni-round up ko na lang. So, yung answer ko is 5 degrees 31. So, ganun lang yung gagawin.